Hello everyone, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Mindy and today we're going to be reacting to episode 4 of the first season of Dandadan. Uh, if you've seen my first couple reactions, you know I did not like episode 1. I liked the characters, but episode 1 was really triggering for me. However, episodes 2 and 3 I really liked. I really love the relationship between the two characters. And I look forward to seeing how that develops because I like how they complement each other. I really like the grandma. She's my favorite character so far. I really hope episode 4 jumps more into her character. I want to see more about her relationship with Momo, the other main character, because I know it seemed like she raised Momo, and I don't know how involved Momo's parents were. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
Ladies first, I insist.
What if I start crying?
You're such a faker. We both go fair and square.
Their relationship is so refreshing. It feels like a teenager friendship. So many anime make the teenagers seem too adult, and this feels like teenagers.
Hey, you're behind me now! How's that fair?
Now you're behind me. We're going in together.
Damn you! Stop it!
The fights between them are ridiculous. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Although, we handled that big alien on our own just fine. I bet we could beat her right now.
Someone's feeling awfully confident.
You're not scared anymore?
What's to be scared of? She's a little old biddy, not some ginormous alien.
She's you.
And she was saying... I thought I was watching Dandadan, not the Sandman. I am a huge fan of the Sandman. I was a huge fan of the Sandman until recent news. But that is some Corinthian shit. That is some Corinthian shit. If you've ever seen Sandman or read the comics, you know what I'm talking about. There's a reason why my cat's name is Morpheus. God damn it, Gaiman. But that's creepy as shit.
Damn.
This power up is fun every time.
She's huge. What was I thinking? I can't do jack to her.
All right, forgot about your downer power. I'm rooting for you. Go kick her fat ass.
I'll die from the stress first.
Huh?
How the fuck did he power down? I'm assuming it has something to do with Granny, but that's not cool.
No way! Miss Ayase! Where'd the curse go?
What's going on? I can't see it anymore.
I gave the little twerp his dong back, and now the curse is all gone from him. I didn't expect you could.
That is not cool. The fact that she can do that is not cool. And it makes sense because she's the one that cursed him, but still, it fucking sucks.
She thinks she's the fastest thing around.
Well, if Grandma's not gonna be in this episode, at least we have these flashbacks because I fucking love Grandma.
And if you challenge her, she'll take you up on it without batting an eye.
What's the matter? You scared to race? Chomping on us is so passé. You're supposed to be the Turbo Granny. Well, here's your chance to show off how fast you really are.
I guess one way to beat her is to talk smack until you piss her off, because that's what's happening.
Nothing off to over here. I never lost a race, you hear me? Never. I'll take you on if that's what you want. It don't matter if I eat you now or later.
She sounds like an old man sitting on his porch, just done with life and couldn't care less. And I guess that suits because she's old. She's a ghost that's been around for a while, but she creeps me out, but she's a lot of fun.
Catch us. Simple enough. We'll start running, and you count 10 minutes to give us a head Turbo Granny will go right in the crapper.
Alright. I can't stand people
She accepted that awfully quick.
who break the rules.
Then we're on! Right, Alcaran?
That's right, she can make the tunnel stretch. She did that in episode 1. They're not getting out of that tunnel.
What the hell's she doing? Why is she counting like that?
10 minutes.
I knew they weren't getting out of that tunnel.
40. 1 minute.
That's not fair! Let Miss Ayase go!
56.
Hey, why are you counting all weird? You said you'd follow the rules!
No one said how to count.
So they need to go. They need to go take some lessons from Alistair and Hasbin Hotel on how to make a deal, or visit the Fae. I was wondering because all she said in the rules was you have to count to 10 minutes. That's some very vague rules, and if you're making a deal with a spirit, it's fictional. Go with me. You have to be clear. You have to make sure your rules are set in stone.
You're mine.
You're a dork, and next time, I'll probably have to save you then, too.
I'm gonna suckle your teats!
That I don't. I want to say it came out of nowhere, but then I remember what I'm watching. And I should have expected this to come back at some time because she said that in episode 1. But I really wasn't expecting it.
Something's squeezing me.
Is it him? Is he fighting back? Is that something that can happen in this world? Because a lot of times when someone's possessed in fiction, like in movies and TV, sometimes they're strong enough to fight back against the spirit that's possessing them.
Thanks for that!
Couldn't have done it without you, Okaroon.
Shut up! I swear if you
That reminds me so much of Envy when Mustang beat it. That reminds me so much of Envy from Full Metal Alchemist when they got their ass kicked and they turned into that little reptilian creature. Yeah, this is great.
don't let me out of this, kid!
A Turbo Granny!
Out, spirit! Murder their asses!
They bit off far more than they could chew. So all of that happened before the theme song. It's going to be an interesting episode.
Why does the boat spirit look like a crab?
I was just wondering the same thing. Why is it a giant fucking crab?
My grandma says the souls of the dead turn into freshwater crabs. So they
Oh,
can
she's
follow
having to.
her to the underworld.
She's having to stop the curse again.
What are you doing, you idiot? They're over here!
It's a hell of a time to pause. But that crab. I play a lot of Pokemon. And that crab is reminding me of Cloth.
You gotta transform! Quit forming, you know!
Holy crap!
I didn't realize her form was inside him. For some reason, I thought Momo had ripped it out.
Or let
Now it's super easy to strangle you for real.
This is gonna be really awkward if this is the whole episode.
Going all out!
Yes, helicopter! Good idea!
I'm done.
I know his powers are for comedic relief at this point. Like, I doubt he's gonna win any battles in these first few episodes. But it's super fun.
On you.
I used one of my all outs.
Sucks you can only go all out twice, but at least you got us some time. Oh no! This shell is covered in face.
I have no idea what they're gonna do.
I got an idea. Make it right here. Welcome. How many this evening? Two, please.
Is she going to a seafood restaurant? Why do I get the feeling she's going to a seafood restaurant?
Upstairs. It's too big to chase us down hallways. Ah, maybe not.
Did she really think this giant crab wasn't willing to break the walls? It's a spirit. Why would the fuck would it care?
We gotta get out of here! Crab's lit!
It's a spa. It's not a seafood restaurant. It's even better. This is great.
In water, remember?
Oh, this ain't just water. It's water from a hot spring.
Sorry, I said spa. I promise I know the difference. Hot spring, yes, I know. This is great. I love this. This is the best way to do this.
Your idea worked! It stopped moving!
We foiled it.
This feels too good to be true.
It looks so yummy now. I wish we had. It's a straight shot out of the city, and wait, where'd all the people go? That's weird.
Yeah.
What's that?
Am I losing my mind, or has her hair been up this entire episode and I not noticed? I feel like I've ignored her appearance this whole time. But on a more important note, are those people possessed? Is Turbo Granny controlling those people? That answers that question.
Why are they chasing us?
Did you think you'd get away? There's a giant cemetery at the
I forgot she was in him. I was so focused on the crab that I forgot she was in him.
We tapped into the power of the spirits there to give us a hand. Shono City's our territory after.
So she's not possessing him. Other spirits in the city are possessing him. Why does this sound like the can?
I can't make this turn, Momo!
It is the can.
We're off the route, Momo! We gotta get back!
I have seen Moulin Rouge so many times that I am picturing the can dance. Exciting. It will run for 50 years. I mean, in the ocean or river is out of the city, right? I feel like I missed a lot of the action there because I was enjoying the music, but I know it was really well animated. I can tell you that.
Try and outsmart me. I hate tricky whippersnappers, but what I hate even more are hunks that don't respect their elders.
I've never seen a bitty bully kids like you do. For a senior citizen?
A delinquent. If you're trying to confuse me with that nonsense coming out of your mouth, think again. I hate the sound of stupid words, especially when stupid girls like you speak them.
She's so cranky.
You hear that? Let's go, you little bitch. I like chasing after my dinner.
That was uncalled for. That was completely uncalled for.
Run! You're almost out of the city and you just might make it. How long of a head start?
And grab it!
I told you I had no idea where this episode was going. I would never have pegged her for doing that.
An hour, Granny, but the Takasaki line goes 120 an hour. She'll never catch up to us now.
Come on, you call that fast? Move those crabby old legs, you slowpoke! I'm gonna murder your ass!
Even I didn't remember that that was her nickname. Grandma told her that last episode, and I didn't remember it until she said it.
You can't get away from me!
You got that backwards. You can't get away from me. My grandma said you wouldn't turn down a challenge, and she was dead on. Now I got you riding the train to Loserville.
When she started talking, I realized Grandma said last episode that they have to stick to their regions, and that train's going to take Turbo Granny out of her designated zone. I did not realize it was heading straight for Grandma's zone, but I should have, and now I'm excited. I don't know if she won or not. I don't know if Grandma's a Turbo Granny's B. But it looked like something was revealed that she wasn't expecting just then.
This place is where girls about your age were violated, chopped up, and
I guess it makes sense because Turbo Granny from her introduction was very sexual. Very much shock value. So I guess that does make sense.
why? I always thought she was trying to console the spirits that couldn't move on to the afterlife. But no matter their situation, the dead shouldn't attack the living. Only way to help them move on is by force. Same kind of thing applies to the living. We shouldn't do stuff that disrespects the dead. You go stomping around their turf, and that's enough reason for them to come after you.
I don't know if they were implying that Turbo Granny was the first victim of whoever was assaulting these girls and leaving them, or if it was more than one person. They said girls for ages have wound up in that tunnel, violated and left to rot, but they didn't say it was one perpetrator. But it seems like she stayed in that tunnel to get revenge and then just became Turbo Granny.
Give me that, or I swear I'll break all your Bakatano DVDs!
Don't even, or I'll burn all your Ken Takakura merch!
You monster! Don't dare threaten Ken!
Oh, blow me. You threatened my Bakatono DVDs first.
I don't have much.
Grandma is certainly a choice, isn't she? Grandma is an interesting character.
About it.
You're way too bitchy for a guy. You sure you got your peen back?
Yes, I did.
Grandma acts like a teenager. She's ridiculous.
And thank you again for getting it back.
Show me.
Have you lost your mind? Messiah, say, help! Do something! Everyone in this family is
What the hell is wrong with her?
crazy!
What is that?
Thanks for, everything.
Nah, no worries. Be careful going home.
I think I'll be safer out there than here.
Next time I'll get you.
He's not wrong.
Showing it to you!
Depressed and was trying to cheer you up is all.
Oh, that's nice of her.
I feel like that's a lie.
I should have been more considerate.
Bye. Or goodbye.
Is this goodbye? Or just goodbye? Goodbye?
Oh my god, just get her fucking number.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, so that was episode 4 of Dandadan. I have a lot of thoughts. I don't know if I believe that that's the last we've seen of Turbo Granny. That seemed too convenient, but it also seemed very final. So I will put a pin in that one. I was not expecting him to distract her by biting her nipple. That was a choice, but Turbo Granny was a choice, let's be real. Grandma was a lot of fun, like always. I doubt that she was trying to stop Okaroon from being depressed. Maybe that was a happy coincidence that happened, but I think she just likes to give people shit. We are starting to see that both Okaroon and Momo have feelings because they didn't want to say goodbye. Now, they could just be good friends, but it's media and I doubt it. Maybe I'll be surprised. I'm looking forward to the next episode because if they did defeat Turbo Granny, I don't know what the next storyline was. Because my friend who recommended this to me told me that most of this arc was them trying to get his dick back from Turbo Granny. So if they have accomplished that, then that was all I knew about the show. So we're heading into uncharted. The whole series has been uncharted territory. That was the summary I got of the show. They are trying to get his dick back. So if that was accomplished in this episode, then I have no idea what they're going to try and accomplish from now on. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at the next reaction.
Left to say whatever it takes.